we now shift over to Prairie View head coach Tremaine Jackson. As Prairie View this week will be taking on Tarleton State. Coach, hold on, make sure we got Coach in here.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm not sure if my video is showing up.
Not at the moment, but we can hear you very well.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we'll go ahead and start with your opening statement, as you guys will be having an 8 p.m. Central Time kickoff.
Yeah, I'm really excited to start the 2026 season in the long camp. We've had a really aggressive camp trying to find out who we are and what we can be. And so we are now ready to see what we've been working on and see if it comes to fruition on what we want to be, and get out here on Saturday and play against a really good opponent, top 5 opponent in the FCS.
And with that, we'll start with our first question from Wayne Cartwright.
Coach Jackson, welcome to a new season, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
So my question for you today is, obviously we've heard all the talk about, how good Tarleton State is according to the polls there is, being ranked 5th nationally. But this is about your team. So who are, just naming names, Coach, who are the players that you're expecting to lean on to set the tone for this Saturday into the next part of your schedule?
Yeah, Wayne, for us, man, we don't really get into talking about a lot of names. We're gonna find out all the names at the same time. When we walk out there Saturday night, the guys that show up and play well and give us the best chance to win, those will be the names. You guys will tell us who the names are by who you talk about, if you talk about anybody post game. And so we don't know. We're trying to figure it out just like you guys are. And we've got some returning guys, we've got some new guys. We'll figure out how we're gonna put them out there. But we do know that we're gonna get on this bus Friday and we're gonna go down and play a really good football team, and we expect to come back with a win.
Well, Coach, that's the answer I expected you to give. So I appreciate it. It lets me know you're in mid-season form. Good luck on Saturday night, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Appreciate it.
Next question will come from Charles Porter.
Hey, Coach Jack, good morning.
Good morning.
This is a real exciting time on the Hill. Prairie View A&M has not seen this kind of excitement. I know in the 40 years I've been covering it, you guys are a well-oiled machine. We've been just kind of listening at the scuttlebutt about how disciplined this team is. You have really got these guys geared up and ready to go. My question is, how do you guys adjust to playing such a late game at 8 o'clock at night, so far away?
Yeah, Mr. Porter, for us, I don't know if we got any oil, let alone being well oil, right? Like, we're still trying to figure that stuff out. So I wouldn't say that. I would say for us to play at 8 p.m., man, we're HBCU. All the games late. All the games. You got to remember where I'm coming from. I'm coming from games being at 1 o'clock. I hadn't played a night game until I got here at Prairie View A&M in a really long time. So we practice in a manner to help our guys get ready, for what lies ahead. And so we've had some night practices. We've done those things, but ultimately, whether it's at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m., if you're not ready to play in the first football game against a really good opponent, then it really didn't matter what time the game was. And so we got to come out and get ready to go, regardless of what time, regardless of the elements, regardless of all these things that we don't control. We just hope our guys are ready to go.
Coming out of camp, how strong, what is the strongest asset of the team? Is it the defense or the offense coming out of camp? What should we be excited about?
We try not to do a lot of guessing around here and hoping, right? Like, I don't know. We'll find out when we play against somebody else. And anybody that says this is this and that is that without playing against somebody else is kind of probably just hoping and wishing that they are that. We will not know what we are until we play somebody else, and we won't know what this season is until the end. And so what we plan to do is put our head down and go to work, which is what we've done since we've been here. And so I don't know. We're going to find out. I know this. They're strong everywhere. So we better be strong everywhere too.
All right, Coach. Good luck this week. Thanks a lot. You know somebody's watching you from down the hall.
Thank you.
Next question will be from Terrence Harris.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
More.
Hey, quick question. What's your feeling about kind of moving away from tradition a little bit? I mean, your TSU and Prairie View they've always started out the season playing each other. Now, obviously, that changed. Well, they've done so for 40 years. Now that changes. What's your feeling about that? And can you walk us a little bit through your thought process on why this is maybe a good thing to do?
Terrence, you're trying to get me fined. Here's what I will say to you. I totally understand the reasoning on why both teams played so early, but that's not the reason anymore. And so we have to get out of doing the same thing that we've always done because it feels good to everybody and do what's best for the two programs, which I don't know what that is. For us, I think it's asinine that you open up with a conference rival game. I think that's crazy. That's not college football. College football rivals happen in the end. But people above my pay grade make that decision. And we have all these classic games and all of that. So I think it's fine. At the end of the day, honestly, I don't care. I'm worried about Tarleton State. That's the TSU that we got to play first. We play Tarleton State first. And so for us to be able to play a top 5 in the FCS opponent on national TV, which is exactly what we said we wanted to do when we got here, and now we got to be ready to go as we make this trip. I'm super excited to be playing in week 0. I think everybody should play in week 0. And so that's just my personal opinion. But we wanted to get on the grass as soon as we could to find out, get a glimpse of what we have an opportunity to be so we can hurry up and get to work on what we need to do next, win, lose, or draw. And so, the way the Labor Day Classic falls, it's whenever it is now. Man, we're worried about TSU at Tarleton State. And that's the new classic for us. That's what's out in front of us. It's for a trophy. They're in our system. Anytime we play for a trophy, we want to win the trophy. And so I think our kids are excited about that. We're away. Should be a really good environment. And again, it's going to be on national TV where everybody can see. And so we're getting ourselves ready and ramped up for that.
Good deal. Thanks, Coach.
Next question will be from James Hill.
Hey, Coach, I hope you and everyone in Prairie View are well. Can you talk a little bit about the changing landscape of college football? Now it's 5 years. It's a 5-year window to pretty much play and get an education and win and so on and so forth. But from a coaching standpoint, can you tell us what that's about so far?
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I mean, I think you can get drafted in the 7th round, get cut, and come back. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, whatever it is, Prairie View A&M is always going to adapt to it and be ready to play. And so, at this time, man, there's so much stuff going on in college football until if you sit around and read that, you'll lose sight about what's going on with your team. We know what we need to know that can help make us better as a program, but something eventually is going to settle down. And when it does, we'll be ready to improvise, adapt, and overcome to whatever that is. Because right now it's changing every single day and ain't every single county or state. And so it's a little different. But we signed up for this. I love it the way it is. I love the chaos. I think you gotta learn to be successful in chaos. And so we invite it to our front door and we let it in. And whatever it is, we'll improvise and adapt to it, and we'll keep moving.
Coach, you had a successful season last year. I know you left that in Atlanta, but just talk a little bit about the foundation that your program has as you move into a new year and look to go out there and win games.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a foundation. I don't know if you can set a foundation like you once could. This is like flipping houses, right? You flip it and then you sell it and you go buy another house and look to flip it again, right? So for us, we know what we want to be. We know who we are. We know what program we want to implement. But I don't know if it's truly like a solid old school foundation, right? We just know who we are and know why we coach. We coach to help young men be men. And not a lot of people coach like that anymore. A lot of people coach to get paid. And that's not us. We coach for a totally different reason. And because we know that and we understand that, it allows us to have been successful, and hopefully we're able to continue the success because of the way we do those things.
Thank you, Coach. Have another great season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And Coach Jackson, thank you for joining us this morning. We'll, as for the sake of time, we'll let you have your morning back, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend as you guys take on Tarleton State.
Thank you. Go Panthers.